making too many videos here lately, but in all honesty, we haven't been working a lot lately. The few days we have worked, we've done a few little jobs here and there. I've started to make some videos and haven't really put enough content together to feel where we can get much put out. It's been wet. It's been real wet, and you're getting ready to see a problem from all the wet weather. We're calling for more rain tonight as a remnants of a hurricane, tropical storm, whatever, is getting ready to push into the area. They're talking about bad flooding, upwards to 4.5 inches, 6 inches in some places. I think around Stockton where we live, they're calling for maybe 3.5. Over here on the job site, not much at all, but they got 2.5 inches last week when it was just starting to dry out. John's bringing the skid steer down in here, and first things first, we got a truck that's stuck, not ours, and we're going to try to get that out, because if it doesn't come out today, it got stuck last Wednesday. Of course, it rained 2.5 inches Wednesday night. It's still pretty wet in places, even though you see dust. That's a International 6x6 there with a Kaufman log wagon behind it. So we're going to try to get that thing out of there. So it's down pretty good. They're going to have to unload it first. I can't. Things are too high. The standards are too high there on the trailer to unload with the skid steer. So it's not going to be an easy feat. They're going to have to pull it along here with the other picker truck and unload it. So it's going to be a challenge for sure. So the one day we really got to work last week wasn't a bad day. A little mixture of water oak, ash, pecan in there. Decent trees, decent sized trees. But like I said, it seems like all it's done here lately is rain, and every time it starts to dry out, like right now, and it looks pretty dry. Don't get me wrong, there's dust blowing, but the last 2 days it's been in the mid-90s, a little bit of wind. So it dries out fairly quick on top. It stays soft on the bottom. We got some burr oak. We're going to try it out first thing this morning while we're waiting on to do this extraction job here. It's been rough, guys. Anytime, when you get to work a day here, work a day there, it does make it tough. I mean, we like to work 5, 6, 7 days a week when we can. We try to go pretty hard to stay caught up with things. Boy. So John and I have kind of split up. He's up on the upper part of this place, upper part of the creek, dragging some burr oak down there. I'm down here on the lower part where we cut some of those big walnut here a month or so back, trying to get some burr oak out. It's wet, you can see, wet everywhere. The 440 gets around a little better in some of these places than the 548 does. Hopefully the rain's about done with for a while. We could sure use some dry weather to get back in the woods on a regular basis. I know we've got a lot of messages from people. We've got a message this morning from somebody wanting to know if everything's okay and how we are. We really haven't put out many videos here lately. It's been wet. Like I said, the days we've done some little projects, I've started to get some material put together. Never have got enough to really finish a video. Hopefully today we'll get one out. That's up right here. Oh boy, that's what's bad when open station machines and heads. Really good way to get hurt. of doing a bit of everything today. Getting some cut and trying to get them out. It's a big tree. The reason why we're using the cable skidder is because this ground is so soft that we can just winch them up to us, drop them, winch them up to us, drop them, and then we just get them out here along the edge of the field and grab them with the 548. It's quicker to do that because the 548's got a little more power with the power shift transmission. You can kind of run up the field a little faster than you can with the 440 with that synchro shift. It's a good strong transmission, but it's just slow. And of course the 440 doesn't have near the power the 548D does. I probably should have cut that log in two. It's a little slower going, like I said, especially with the way the ground conditions are, but we're just thankful to be moving some wood today. Hopefully we can kind of keep this dry trend and keep moving wood. Skidder's just getting pulled backwards. A lot of big trees in here to cut, but if you can kind of see out there, that is literally a swamp. All that green stuff is water standing in there, so we're kind of picking and choosing what we can cut. And really the best thing for this is to open up this canopy, let a little more sunlight in here and dry this up a little quicker. A lot of these trees are old, bad shape. You can see right there's a prime example. This one right here, prime example. Just old timber. Should have been harvested years ago. But better late than never. Get in here now and cut some of this old growth out. Hopefully, you know, in this kind of stuff, 10 to 15 years. Hopefully do a reharvest on it. The ash and maple and the sycamore, we could probably do a little quicker than that, but as much oak, pecan there is in here. It takes a little longer for that stuff to regen. So yeah, like I said, it is slower going, but when you got trees like this running, I don't know, probably 650, 700 foot in that tree, you can go a little slower. There, he's got her now. A lot of times it's just getting kind of backed up against something solid where you can kind of anchor yourself down to pull, which is the case of that 440 in these bigger trees. And don't get me wrong, the 548's the same way, our 540s. John's about got it now, so we got a pecan over here. He needs to back in here and get it before I cut this one, because this one's going to fall back here and kind of cover this up. So we want to get that down. Just like that big one there, I'd like to cut it, but they've got beans out here in the field, and the top's going to get out there in the field, and we don't want to do that. We'll save it for this fall after the harvest is done, because a lot of this timber on the lower end, it'll be a fall and winter type timber probably. I think John's got her on the downhill slide now. Probably going to be the last one I cut today. It's in the, probably low to mid 90s. And you can tell, my gosh, I'm fat and not cut out for working in the heat. Even stuff like this, like I told John, just I'll cut a couple trees, take a break, cut a couple trees, take a break, drink water. I'm about out of water, so it's late enough. We're just gonna head in. Let it dry a little bit more today. Hopefully the rain will miss this job site tonight. I told John we'd definitely start trying to get here a little earlier when the hot weather hits. It's actually supposed to cool back down after tonight, being the low to mid 80s the rest of the week with low humidity, which that won't be bad. We can stand to work in that, but man, there's a big difference in even just 88 and 92 degrees here in Missouri. It seems like when you hit the threshold of 90, It's just a whole new hell, so to speak. So what, I believe I already said once what we're doing. We're just staging these logs right here at the 440. Then John or I will come into the 548, grab them, get them back to the deck, just because it's a little speedier. This system's been working good for us. Normally, if we had another guy here cutting and or dragging, we'd be moving the logs right now, but since it's just John and I'm just taking it easy on the cut and he's getting them out. So guys, until tomorrow, we'll see you later. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.